balance coins. So, 10,000 PeachCasts. That's the plan. That's the want. Well, plan. Plan. Nothing formal. Just well, today PeachCast wise it's only two because only the last one was this is only PeachCast 2 since I only decided to brand them thusly with the last cast, which did okay. It's the highest rated. It's the most. It's the most viewed PeachCast because it's the only PeachCast. Well, it's the first PeachCast. This one got a nice little head start to it because I announced it, and I'm already at 18, which is a nice number to start at. Oh yeah. Oh, you can see that good. So three, three, three coins so far. That's four. Ah, come on. That's four. That's five. That's six. Yeah, five toonies and no, five loonies and a toonie. And now a nickel. Now a dime. And ooh, is this a penny? Yes, it is a penny, I think. Yeah, it's just a little. Yeah, okay, I won't try that. I'll just balance another dime. And yes, I got people watching me balance money. These are exciting times. So, the question of the day. Oh, I really haven't. Well, yeah, I had the question of the day, but I don't remember it. Oh, yeah. The question of the day, which predates the PeachCast era. What was it? 25 years of writing questions of the day. Oh yeah, first one, 20,000. You can miss 10% of the questions a day without getting dinged. And 20,000 divided by 25. Yeah. So that's $800 a year, but it's a side hustle. You can do the question of the day in 2 minutes if you're second one, but it's yeah.
40,000, also for 25 years. Yeah, so that's 1,600, obviously. Uh, hmm. So that, well, I think, well, it's now what the new amount is if it's not the same amount that it was before. Um, but for each day that you miss, you get dinged for 5. So it's still a side hustle, but come on. If you're taking that kind of money, even though it's small per year, it's still a nice little chunk of change. And just uh, come up with a question. It's easy. Question of the day. It's not rocket science. Like if you're taking the job, it's because that's where your headspace is. Like you like to think, you like to ask questions, you like to probably have some artistry in you, or you're a teacher, or and the big one is 100,000 for 25 years, and for each day that you miss, costs you 10. So, which one do you take? That one's less of a side hustle. But I haven't done. Oh, very sensitive coins. But I haven't come up with a PeachCast question. I guess I should put it in the comments. Um, the door to the left takes you to a world of magic, while the door to the right takes you to world of science fiction. High science. Which door do you open? And yes, for the purposes of this, you have to open one of the doors. Okay, let me edit this. Come on. Thank you. Final. Hey. Well. Hmm. So the question is, okay, I have the 200 for the day. Is it possible I can get to 300? Probably not. I mean, I wouldn't think unless, well, it is late in the day. I'm at 23.2. Did I have 319 subscribers? Or did I have 318? So, I'm gonna do some writing. So you will hear some tippy tappy tipping. Tippy tappy tapping. I mean, if you wanted me to draw something, well, tell me what the score of the Sunday night game is. Al and Chris. Last score I knew was, oh well, it's halftime. Or answer the question, the PeachCast question, the first PeachCast question. Drop some gold. That'll get me to draw. I know. You're a shy bunch. You're a shy bunch. Thou art a shy bunch. So, tippy tappy tipping. Tippy tappy tapping. So this is a story, all about a working poet. Yeah, something I aspire. One of the things I aspire to doing. Um, so doesn't make a lot of money, but he makes enough to have a living that's just good enough for him. He's 40, and he's recently been talking online to someone, and it's up and down. But he's also started writing some narratives for Peach. Still getting his narrative legs under. And he gets the drawings from the cover artist. What's Peach? You don't know what Peach is? Well, Peach is my great mission to draw the covers to a hypothetical comic starring Ascension Peach. And I've drawn 516 covers of various sizes. The art, well, you know my art. It's simple, but eh, I like it, and I mean it's one of the things I do on a regular basis. So, and with 23,200 views, that's not suggestive of a great throng of admirers, but you're not hate watching it, so you must be like watching it. Because you're not getting paid by a secret billionaire to watch me for 10 seconds just so I feel better and think I have a chance at doing something with streaming. So, and yeah, he's just adding to the total of words I've written today, which not one of my top 10. It's not a top anything. It's on the much lower end. Last 3 days I've been, yeah, I guess slacking off. Yeah, slacking off. I've can't say it'll be tough for me to make to write to win the week and write 20,000 words since I have to write 5,000 a day the next 2 days because I do my weeks 1 to 7, 8 to 14, 15 to 21, 22 to 28, and then I have the dregs, the last days of the month or at Liku. And there it is. So, could I actually read a verse? I mean, would you like me to read a verse? Well, I know. Why am I asking you when you're not going to answer?
very few of you. It's like two or three people who ever watch my streams comment. It is what it is. I mean, I'm always gonna want more active streaming, more active audience, viewership, and you're always gonna be, nah, we're good, just sitting here doing or listening as we do other things, and hey, or we checked in as we went on to do other things, but still counted your view. The view still counted, so because I don't know if you have to watch the whole thing for a view to count. I would think not, because it's just that you guys have been here, so that part I will always be grateful for. It's the other part that hits me right here because I like to engage in the chat. Any chat that any streaming, any chat stream that I'm in, whether as the creator or fan, observer, just the way it is. Okay, fine. I'll read the latest. I'll read the verse that I just wrote. I do not want to be a streamer, no, but since the dream that I had, it's not that I feel it bad for this absence in my life. What just if I actually streamed? Would it be so terrible? Or more to the point, would I be bad at streaming? And I'll read another verse. I'll read two more verses. See, we can have these dreams, not actual ones, just a dream of a thing that we want to do that come to us later, that become so strong they become a part of our life that we never thought would be the case. Is this but one of those? Only time will tell, of course. But in this moment, as I think of it, the answer I give might just be maybe. So there, that's oh geez, what's his name? Um, oh bother. Ooh, 25 people. Thank you. Uh, I mean, does it matter what his name is at this moment? I mean, if you really want to know, ask and I'll look for it. So, ha! I know I'm safe.
So, yeah. And that's the narrative that I'm. Well, he's. There's narratives too that he's written that are part of his, that he's done. But you know, so I'm pushing hard on the narrative, especially this week where I'm just killing it on the narrative. And the narrative push is a good thing because the less blah blah blah, this is my life, blah blah blah, sis boom ba, the better. And more fragments that I'll create, that even as fragments could be something enough for, well, yeah, Hollywood is a dream, but you know, hey, crazier things have happened. Frankly, Canada winning a gold medal in women's soccer in the Olympics. I mean, yeah, they won. They won. They've now medaled in 3 straight Olympics in soccer, 2 bronze and now gold. But if you had told me Canada would win gold in the Olympics in soccer, you know, they'd beat the United States to get to the gold medal game, and then beat Sweden to win the gold. No, I was thinking, oh, well, I was thinking they'd lose to the States, and then I was thinking they'd lose to Sweden, and they beat them both. So there are times it's good to be wrong. Hmm. Oh, bother. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't know what I feel like. Do I feel like 60 minutes? 80 minutes? 40 minutes? I mean, I want to go higher than 25, especially since I had the head start that I had. I mean, the last the last cast was 60. Well, okay, no, it wasn't 63. That's live and
Okay, it was 45. So I don't want to drop. So if you guys could give me a little uptick. 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 Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. Tickety, tick, tick. Ticka, ticka, ticka. Give me a little uptick. Give me a little uptick. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Give me a little uptick. Let's see. Well, let's. Where do I stand? So 40 live views, 45 plus 28. Thank you for coming up to 28. That's 73 divided by 2. 36.5. It's not a terrible average. Let's see. 36.5 times, if we do 4, 146 times 7. Oh, 7 days to get 1,000? Over 1,000? No, no, no. Well, 7, 14, 21, 28, 4,000. Okay. I want at least 4,000. I'm aiming for 4,000 views a month. 4,000 views a month. Ah, come on. Hmm. Ooh, 31. 31 and 45. 45, 76. Mumbly, mumbly, that's. Yeah, let's see. 4,000. Not even 4,000. Let's see. 4, 40, 48,000 for the year. Next year. It's not terrible. But what, ooh, 33. Yay. Thank you. What might potential sponsors want in numbers? Well, yeah, aside from 1,000 views per stream, 5,000. I don't know. What's the most someone's gotten here in a stream? Certainly more than 130. Like people get hundreds. Oh yeah, my high is 132. Um, what is the highest someone's gotten in a single stream? And when, not if, but when I get get a webcam, I will want my first stream to be 5 hours long.
the eventual goal to go 12 hours. None of this 2 hours at a time. Of course, 12 hours means fewer casts that day, but like I think I can do it in 10,000. I can do that in less than 10 years. But even if it takes 20 years, hey, if I make a thing of it, okay, it won't matter if it takes longer than 10 years. But could I have a stream every day? Sure. Like I write every day anyway and draw every day, so a stream could be 15 minutes. That would be woefully unsatisfying. Even an hour stream would be a little, but yeah, I could do an hour. And I could sprout wings out of my butt. But I feel like this could be a thing for me. I mean, yeah, I know, 23,200. Does that mean anything? Well, it means something to me, and then that gives me confidence, and with confidence, I do more, I do better. I dream. Oh, shut up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, God, I hate that voice. Anyway, um, so hey, stranger things have happened. Ooh, 30. Yeah, that means, yeah, so this is what, 70? No, 80. Yeah. So my average is 40. Yeah, I might just go 60 minutes. I mean, this second PeachCast helps set me up for tomorrow. Oops. So it makes it easier to go to 23.4 because I want to do it in 5 days. So yeah, that's why even though I had the 23.2, I had to, well, also because I scheduled it and I don't want to schedule and not show up. But the more I get on one day, the less I have to get on the next. But if I get a lot more on that next, then maybe one of these days, I've had 400 in one day. I can get back to that again, maybe even more reliably. So, ba-da-ba, True, true. Yeah, I don't feel like drawing again. You know my price.
Yep. Give me a like. Give me a comment. Give me some gold. Ugh.
Bubble, 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 bubble. Hmm. So what do you think? Can I do 10,000 beach casts in any length of time? I turned 50 this year, but I've been, yeah, healthy over the years, over the decades. I mean, biggest health issue for me has been the year I turned 40. They had to, no, the year I turned 40 is when I had the gallstones. The next year is when they operated on me, and yeah, just day surgery. I was in and out. Took out my gallbladder. So that should have been the end of it, but I had one more attack in me that on the day I was coming back home from recovery, which I spent with family. Uh, oh, I got a pain attack. So I went to the hospital. That was just a few more days. I've had tendonitis. I cracked a bone in my ankle. Yeah, that's about it, really. So yeah, and well, unless I get a really shitty case of early onset dementia or Alzheimer's, I should be good for at least 25 years, at least, before I might get. And if I make this something, because yes, it's a money world, and but I'll be introducing levels of support. I'm gonna leave them there. I'll try not to be like naggy or pushy, or just gonna leave them there because I think frankly, I'm worth it. Don't think it, just I am. And the levels of support I'm looking at are, yeah, it's never a good time for money, especially now. But ooh, 40, woohoo! I've got 7 levels, and 5 are ready to be introduced. Well, they're ready now, but I'm gonna introduce them on the 15th, and just try to just leave them there and keep doing my thing. And And I'll go after some corporate support. You know, if I can show my bank, there's that soda drink I like. See if they'll like even just 4 companies whose products or services or foods that I enjoy, like I gotta go after a pizza. It's pizza. You know, I've started to say peace and pizza, and a couple other things, but that's beside the point. Is pizza? Pizza is life. Ooh, 43. Da, 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 da. Yeah, like pizza's not just for Friday, but yeah, if I was more disciplined. But so pizza, I love cookies. I've streamed eating some Chips Ahoy, and I sent a message to the Chips Ahoy account on Instagram. Will I get any kind of reply? I don't know. I've gotten I've gotten liked from companies on Twitter, like Pillsbury Doughboy, liked the comment. Um, Klondike, singer and actor Lyle Lovett liked something. Yeah, I was commenting on like the character he played on Blue Bloods, and thought he'd be good for a show. Is that character? Vladimir Guerrero liked something I wrote years ago. Oh, what's his face? Third Rock from the Sun. Don Juan DeMarco. Cobra Commander. Anyway, so well, they say but even $50 a month from a company for just some small bit of talking about their product, or just using their food or product, that would that would that would be helpful. And I mean, the easiest answer is no, of course. But I can't just not try. And even if they say no, I mean, the worst thing they can do is say, ha, as if they're not going to throw me in. There's no secret or secret network of corporate jails where people who they think are, who are you kidding, buddy? And they get thrown in jail and never see the light of day again. No, so unless there is. Um, so yeah, but pizza, cookies. Well, chips if I wasn't trying to go all through the 20s without eating chips. 2020, so I haven't eaten any chips since 2019, and that was after more than a year, or just a year of not eating chips, because chips, you buy a bag, and when you start to eat, the bag is gone, because it really is hard to just eat one, or just grab a handful, because you maybe grab a handful and eat, well, and especially if you buy one of those small bags, of course you're gonna eat the whole bag. But even a big bag, 200 grams, that's like, odds are that's going down. That's going in one sitting. I mean, even a Pringles can, one sitting, that's easy. Big can, little can. Chips are just made to be eaten. Well, it's very easy to eat a whole bag or a can in one sitting. So, but well, I suppose if Lay's or Pringles said, so we hear you like potato chips. We hear you have a stream. We've seen your stream, and we think you're just just cool enough that yeah, we'd like you to eat our product. We'll give you, we'll give you a bag of the week, even two bags a week, and we'll give you $50 a month for a year up front. Boom. Just do what you do. Eat the chips and talk about them and draw about them, write about them. So yeah, okay. Lay's, Pringles, maybe Pringles more than Lay's, but Humpty Dumpty, Old Dutch. I will sacrifice my planned 10 years of not eating chips for, well, okay, what I said. Couple bags a week, $50 a month, pay a year in front, up front, and I'll do my streaming. I'll eat your chips. I'll write. I'll draw. You know, I like ketchup. I like regular, all dressed, salt and vinegar. I've done barbecue in the past. Um, I don't know how crazy I'd get, but hey, if I get a bag of chips, a blank, you know, dill pickle, yeah, I'll eat them. You know, potato chips are good in sandwiches. They're good in hamburgers, hot dogs, as by all by themselves. So I guess I should. Yeah, $600. I could, yeah, I could pay something down pretty quick. Help pay something down. Yeah, yeah, that 50 bucks, $50 a month, paid up front in a year's installment. Just a big company, $600. I mean, they wouldn't do it, but hey, I'm in this scenario, they do it, and let's say I get three companies, no, four companies, yeah, four. Let's not be greedy. So that's $2,400. Now the food installments, like let's say the chips, the pizza, the soda, and the cookies. The food installments would come by the week, but the money, so $2,400. That'd be, yeah, that'd be helpful. That'd be helpful. And there's nothing saying that can't do more than four. Like four is just, yeah, I know. But hey, again, I never thought it'd be like, uh, I mean, yeah, I've certainly having more success here than I've ever had on YouTube. Yeah, I've had I've posted videos, and well, the quality here with this camera is better than. But I did put a song that I wrote myself. Well, words to a song, because it started with a poem that I actually was on the way to perform some poetry when the lines started coming to me. So when that happens, even though I've had phones for years, I generally will write. I will continuously go through the verses, like two, three verses, so that I don't lose them. And then when I get to the place I'm going to, I'll I'll write them down. And I've done that on at least two occasions where the lines have come to me like I'm agnostic, uh, but it's like they're coming from on high. They're just being faxed into my brain, the God fax, or the God email. Ding! Oh, look at these lines. Oh wow! But obviously, they come out of my head, you know, and it's just that they're suddenly put together just like that as I'm walking. Not even necessarily thinking any words, just tootling along, toddling along, and suddenly, boom, 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 lines are coming, and I can't say no. I don't want to say no. So okay, so I'm an hour into my broadcast, my PeachCast. Okay, so I don't have a lot of time. The first PeachCast, I had 45 live views. I currently have 43. Is there any way that I could get two more views in, the next 5 minutes? Because I'd like to at least, well, for as many as I can, keep it at least no lower than 45. Like, I I don't want to go from 45 to 43, even though that's a very small dip. I mean, that's better. That's a better dip than you get from week one of a blockbuster to week two. Like even the MCU movies, even Avengers Endgame, which I need to see again because I had this thought
in the last couple of years that every 10 years I wanted to see all the movies of the MCU from beginning from the first to the latest, and I wanted to do that 50, 60, 70, and 80. But hasn't worked out, so 50 may become 51. Or I'll just see a handful of the movies like Iron Man, four Avengers movies, and the movies that are coming out this year. Because it's really what, like, I liked I liked all the MCU movies, but it wasn't until I saw Avengers Endgame that it was like there was an explosion in my head, and it was like it retroactively made all the movies better. And I wish that I had been keeping track of the days that I saw the movies when they first came out, and then all the times that I watched them on TV or through Netflix. But I didn't. So, and I've made it, and I want to. Well, like since 2018, 2018, I saw Avengers Infinity War. That's my second favorite MCU movie. Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War. I was a big Avengers fan of the comics, like going back to the 80s. Uh, so very much pre Michael Bendis. Yeah, Roger Stern, Jim Shooter. Those are two big Avengers names for me. Bigger than Michael Bendis. Oh, Brian Michael Bendis. Sorry, this is Michael Bendis. Oh yeah, Brian Michael Bendis. Um, or just Bendis. So yeah, so I got my appreciation because the friendship was a lot more shallow between Tony and Steve in the MCU than in the comics. Because in the comics they had 20 plus years before they had their first falling out, and since then they've had a couple other falling outs, like including the Civil War. Uh, but the first big one was the Armor Wars, where Tony found out that his armor had been his designs had been used to in the suits of villains. Yes, 45. So I'm gonna put the timer on for okay 5 more minutes and see if I can get to. Oops, that's 10. I only want 5. See if I can get to 50 or at least 46 because I don't like to stream over from one. Well, obviously, if I do 5 hours, yeah, that's going to be probably cross quarters, and 12 hours will definitely cross quarters. But I don't wish to be streaming, overnight, like into from one day into the next. And besides, I do need to start putting my phone on charge again because I'm going to be back for 1 o'clock. and I don't know how long I'll stream then. But yeah, so 45. I know, so wanting. You give him 45, and then he asks for 50. Oops! No, no, no! Ah! Stop doing that. 23.2. And look, the coins are still standing. Hmm. Ooh, 3 minutes. Okay. I guess I won't do. Okay, I'll do the. Where am I? Okay, I'll go to 1 hour 10 minutes, which is pretty much the rest of the time. So thanks for getting me to 45. So my average is 45. That's I'll work. I'll try to nudge that average up to 50 and past 50. So I mean, thanks for stopping by for however long you were here. Um, I've been Charles Petrie. You've been awesome. Peace, pizza, sex, and love. Yeah, well, I'm not expecting children to be listening to this PeachCast. I mean, what kid's gonna say, "Oh, PeachCast, let's watch the PeachCast"? No, not that I'm gonna say anything terrible, but he said sex. Oh no. So, peace and pizza. I'll be back again at 1 in the morning. So until then, you take care now. Just leave some for the rest.